Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up.
We got episode 16 of the Ravens Huddle back again.
Yes, indeed.
After a stressful but successful Sunday. It was beautiful. We got to watch it together. I want to say I really enjoyed that time with you guys. That was like one of the highlights of my week last week.
Yes, indeed. You got your boy Rich.
You got your boy.
Sure
You got Mike Miner.
Zayden it back, man, as always.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to get back into it. We linked up. Shout out Cuzzo Kamal.
Yes.
Bro,
Game
great
week,
vibe. Stress.
Make sure y'all check out that review, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Check it out.
check out last
that
week's
post-game
review.
This is a big game here.
Yeah,
that
and
we're
one thing I
talking
forgot to bring up that was egregious from last week, and I thought I was going to bring it up was, we still on the officials. We talked about it last week, but after the game, but the Mark Andrews face mask was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that was the one
Yeah.
big thing of the game that we forgot.
Yeah.
He had his neck like this, and this man would it was like snap his
over.
neck. That's the only way to get
on the sideline. It wasn't in traffic.
face mask.
Yeah.
That was the craziest face mask tackle this year, and
I
there was no
don't-
call.
I don't-
Disgusting.
What was that about?
It is what it is.
But we got this week, man.
Battle of the
Battle of the Beltway. And it actually feels like how it should feel.
Yeah.
I caught energy, bro.
That's because the commanders
feeling it.
You know, I work
good.
in DC, so I caught
The
energy while I
Commanders
was
finally
out
good.
I caught energy out there. They was mad, bro. Like they feeling it. They
You
feeling
gotta
it
wear
right
that
now.
hat like
On
to
the
work.
socials, I'm seeing it.
I did. I already
You can
bought.
feel. I'm seeing it on the socials.
Yeah, it's happening.
bro. Yo, if Jayden continues to stay at the level, or just be a really good, even just a good quarterback, it's actually a nice crosstown rivalry, a legit one for once.
And
So
in that
could be fun.
division, you gotta think if because it's it seemed like the Eagles on somewhat of a decline, and it's up in the air for the rest of the three teams. So if they could really be nice, they could really get something done.
I'm just thinking about how this game should be every year.
Yeah.
Every year. No reason
Why
to
not?
have it every year.
Why not? That's going to be a moneymaker.
Yeah, because the preseason
Every
is trash.
single
They say I think they
we
said that-
play them in preseason.
Yeah,
every
but
year.
come
That's
on,
trash.
nah.
I think they said
Give us
for
that
the-
game, bro.
Every year.
I
yo.
think they said
I might
for
go
the-
out there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out there because it's not that far.
What?
Yeah, I'll go out there
Definitely.
every year.
I think
Most
they said
definitely.
for the original ticket sale price,
every
it
other
went
year.
up like 230% from what it was. The original price.
I remember before the season
point.
started, I wanted to look at just to
Yeah,
look and see.
it went crazy.
And I could tell. I was looking at there because I'm
It's
going
like
to games over there.
230% increase on the price point right
I just
now.
started looking at random games there. And this is before they knew he was going to be legit nice, but they just knew they had a top quarterback.
Talent,
And I've
yeah.
seen the prices was higher already. So I could only, that sound about right, though. Like,
No, I looked it up. It was either on Twitter or Instagram because I follow a bunch of Ravens forums and stuff like that on both platforms. And they said the price, this is the highest increase in price as far as ticket sales this season. You feel me? But both teams happen to be nice. Two dynamic quarterbacks. Well, one dynamic quarterback and what could possibly be a dynamic quarterback because you really got to earn your stripes.
I mean, he's dynamic.
He's
gotta
dynamic.
be
He's
consistent.
dynamic,
You
but
gotta
Lamar
see
had to
if he's
earn his. Because Lamar did his stuff so many times. It's
No. I agree with that.
Beating the dead
Lamar,
horse.
the day he stepped on the field, he was dynamic.
Yeah.
He just had to be. We don't know if he's a great or really good. We just know right now
Consistency.
he hot.
Dynamic,
He gotta be consistent.
dynamic,
Gotta
but
be
not.
consistent.
He gotta be consistent. You know, we don't know that yet, but right
Consistency.
now he's looking good. But
He looks great.
But Kyle Hamilton spoke on it briefly. He was like, because he could tell he kind of still, because he's not from the area. He like the Battle of the Beltway, I guess, and this and that. He's like, I mean, I guess So he seemed like he's slowly kind of trying to figure out how to embrace it and stuff. But if we said, if they just keep it, if he continues to be all right, it's something that moneymaker across up and down. I'm seeing the energy,
Yeah.
and because the two, just keep it real between the two quarterbacks are black and they just seem cool. This could be really you
This
can have
feels-
the whole DMV type of feel
greatest,
with the
yeah.
people. Every
It's gonna
game could be a
bring in-
certain
yeah.
atmosphere that's kind of fly, different type of tale. This could
Yeah.
be something that could at least 10 years potentially.
Marcus
Come on,
Williams.
man. We could have some of the most
Marcus
memorable
Williams
moments,
hit the
yo.
sniffing salt before the game this week, yo.
Please.
Please, bro.
And the
Please.
thing is, this is feeling reminiscent of the Bills, just based on the schedule of the Commanders, just based on who they played.
They've been playing buns.
they've been
dude.
playing-
Also, I
Yeah.
feel like the secondary,
Look at this teams they've been playing, bro. They played the Buccaneers,
Trash.
Giants.
they okay.
Mediocre.
They played the Bengals, Cardinals,
Trash.
and the Browns.
Trash.
Cardinals and the Browns. That's actually a decent schedule. It's not like how the Bills
they
was
mid, though.
when they was
They
like-
all mid, though.
Yeah, but we don't know what we didn't know. What,
Yeah, it's
what,
early
what
mid.
Washington
It's early
was
mid,
either.
but-
So for them to have more, for them to be 4-1,
That is good.
that's showing
That's a
that
good
they
schedule.
they
That's a
above
good,
they're above schedule
yeah.
at least. So it's not the worst schedule, but it ain't no schedule to be like they ready to go out here and I mean, if they pull it off, then I mean, now we learning something different.
I just feel like none of them teams is near our level though.
I feel like with the players on this team, that rookie, they should be able to figure a way to make sure you don't come here, not to Baltimore. I don't care what the secondary been looking like, and I'm pretty sure the secondary's been. They just seen it and heard it all this week, yo.
Roquan, put hands on him, but don't hurt him because I like the young kid. He's a great talent, but Roquan, put hands on him. Kyle, put hands on him. Marlo, put hands on him, yo.
Roquan was talking, and he was like, he haven't seen a defense like us. Now, when Roquan get to talking sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes he talk the big trash and it lays. I think last week we might have spoke about the week before, and I think it wound up being what it was. But so we hoping. But Roquan and I'm looking for him.
Yeah.
Kyle and I'm looking for him, yo.
Somebody gonna touch that young man, bro. Pause. Jayden Daniels it's gonna be a rough game, bro. It's gonna be a lot of noise in the bank.
And the thing that I think is gonna turn up this week, because they've been turning up gradually week by week, that D line about to wake up, yo.
They've been woke.
They've been
Our
woke.
defensive line has been monstrous.
They've been woke, but they getting monstrous now. Like that,
It's
the bear tackle you was talking about. I was like, oh, that was the play we needed.
If the Grizzly bear
I'll
tackle
run-
come, yo.
The
Our
Grizzly
run
bear
defense
tackle.
proves that our defensive line has been awake this whole time.
Yeah.
That, especially the internal guys, Matabike and my boy Travis Jones. 98 is my dog.
Then we just get another D lineman.
Ngakwe.
He was
Yannick.
Yeah.
My man. We lied.
Come on.
We needed that edge rush too. Always and then some pressure.
Always due for a really big game. So,
Yeah,
because because I think his pressures is like one of the highest in the league.
The holds be crazy.
Know who game I think it's gonna be this week? I think Trent Simpson gonna shake off, yo. He be showing glimpses of greatness and they take him out and he getting like weird rotations here and there, but like let him play a little bit. Cause he was active in the preseason. And it's like, let him get active. Let him get active. He a little bit quicker than our other linebackers because Roquan, I love you to death, but you can't cover the pass like that.
At all.
And I
hips.
think Trent Simpson is, if he gets enough reps, he could be that linebacker that will be able to be a dual threat as far as hitting and covering like mid-level passes, tight ends, things of that nature.
He's still mad young, yo.
He is mad young.
I see the
He is
upside
mad
being
young.
crazy, yo.
I see the upside being
Because
extremely
he just be
crazy.
showing some really, really
like good
passes,
plays, yo. Good plays,
the
yeah.
athleticism be jumping off the charts at times. You were like, dang,
Yeah,
man, you
Shorty
made that
really
play.
like
That's
that,
crazy,
yo.
yo. Like,
Good decision making, very strong, fast, like you said, and he's usually in the right place where the ball is. So that's what makes sense to me as a linebacker.
And for this week, with Jayden Daniels being able to kind of get out that pocket or get up in the pocket and get out and stuff like that, this would be a nice week for him to go, nah, young fella,
Don't try it.
Yeah, don't try it, yo. Yeah. Be fast. Roquan looking for him to try to get up the middle of the field and just
y'all talking about? We got Uncle Kyle. We got all of them.
Kyle.
They looking for blood in the water, shorty. They looking for a young boy to make a mistake so they can make him look crazy out there.
Kyle's so locked in, bro. I love it.
Yeah, bro. The orbital healing too. That joint about 3 weeks into the off the fracture. So it's the bone. He got animanium out
I
there.
was about to say he got the animanium eye, yo.
Swim through the line.
He looked like when they took him to the doctor's office, was it episode 3? When they made him Darth Vader at the end, you just see the machines putting the eye socket back together, all metal, yo.
Yeah, the boy be conducting business.
He ain't want no pain, but ain't want no pain medicine, yo.
Straight. Hey man, tough. That's why he tough man of the year.
The toughest.
They got it, the tough man of the year award. We might have to give out awards at the end of the year. Let's hold that.
I think he is tough.
Yeah, we gonna have some awards at the end of the year that's different from the general joint.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, since we talk about defense real quick, I'm gonna stay on that. Yeah. The Ravens rehired Dean Pease. You seen?
I did see that.
Yeah. So
that's good.
So for people who don't know, he's been with the Ravens before, but he has an extensive resume as just being a defensive back, coordinator, linebacker. I think with the Ravens he was linebacker coordinator. He's been a defensive coordinator. He's been a head coach on the college. This college resume is super extensive. NFL. He's just been around for a long time. He's been with he's been part of 2 Super Bowl teams. The Patriots when they I think the year they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. That's like the 04, 05, whatever season, 03, 04, whatever season. And of course, the Ravens, the last Super Bowl. So he knows what it's like to be on winning teams and winning organizations and to be with the Ravens and understand that. But
I like it.
They brought him in because, and I think it's a good thing because they don't want to, it's not about giving up or quitting. It's a great organization and they see the potential in Zach Orr. But John Harbaugh mentioned it as like, he could be, like a mentor with him. And that's a good thing, not to fire him or his job is in question. He on the hot seat. It's like, no, because there's some good things that they've been doing. But,
first year.
He's our age.
First year.
Yeah,
Get him
definitely like 34, 35 doing all that.
So to get somebody in there that's literally done it at all levels, at the highest level, that's good. I mean, you can't go wrong with that because, sometimes you can just, I've seen, hey, I can help you right here. I'm not here to get in the way, but boom.
Don't keep putting Marcus Williams right there.
And I heard that they got based off what I heard, they have a relationship. Because that type of stuff. So yeah, so that's a nice little add.
Might have coached them.
That's why the secondary going. I believe the secondary going to pick up. Listen, Ravens. So. That's how you move as an organization.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the no-fly zone. Yeah, they was flying.
They still got the opportunity.
It was mad flights.
But like y'all said, now that we through the stress, like. Jamar Chase and Higgins are like different level talents.
Next level.
Yeah.
Let's stop playing. Like all the people that's copping pleas for Joe Burrow need to realize even like Josh Allen never had that. Yeah. He had Stephon Diggs, but he ain't had two Stephon Diggs. Like he had bro, come on, yo.
Weapons.
Of course you're gonna complete passes.
But he went
bro.
off. He did go off, bro. Like he did his thing. He just lost in the bad time.
He did, but like he got blessings too. Because if Lamar ever had two receivers at the same time that was remotely that good, yo, we would have won the Super Bowl like 4 times now.
Also, like Nate was saying last week, like
unless the defense was just trash.
He actually had more than that.
The communication.
Gesicki.
A lot of that stuff.
No, I'm saying beforehand. He's always had good receivers. This is even before then.
A lot of that stuff is a lot of the communication. I don't think it's a talent issue, yo.
Tyler
It's not a talent issue like with the secondary. They just gotta some of that stuff, and that's probably why they brought Dean in. So just to probably help.
A few of the corners been mentioning that, and it sounds like that's the consistency. Y'all gotta talk, bro.
That's where shout out Nate, and appreciate you pulling up for the post game review. But he did say it's like the communication was seemed off in general with the defensive secondary.
So and with all teams, but mostly, especially good teams, because they continue to stay motivated because they believe they're going to have a chance to win everything. Sometimes with a bad team, everybody kind of not like quit, but it's more so, people say quit. People don't necessarily quit in football, but they go, I believe more so players go for themselves, which isn't best for the team necessarily. It's like, I got to feed, I got my stats, this and that, and the third, because they thinking contracts and stuff. But the Ravens, with any good organization, they typically tend to get better and better as the year goes on because they just learning and working through, and they're good because they have good organization and coaches and players. So I just don't believe the secondary. I'm just looking at the talent back there. I just don't believe they're going to be bad the entire year. That bad. They might not be the second best secondary in the league, but they're not going to be trash. They got tops, and then with that run, you don't need to be phenomenal. They couldn't
stop a first down. That pissed me off. We not that bad.
Come on, man.
We not that bad. Yo.
They're going to need to be good.
They was dropping diamonds. That man, Joe Burrow was looking like the greatest quarterback ever outside of Lamar Jackson.
We got Scary Terry and what's my man? What's the other receiver they got over there?
I know I can't think of his name right now.
Damn it. We'll see him on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Two of them guys over there.
So they got some guys over there, but again, like you said, I don't think we are as bad, and they felt that last week. They heard us talking, and you shouldn't have to win in overtime like that. We should not have no shootout with the.
And historically, this week, it's the Commanders. Bro, we gotta be forced to believe.
You got a little brother,
because the Commanders is they always been little bro. Since 2012, y'all still was little bro, and y'all had a dynamic player, but y'all always gonna be little bro, yo.
Oh, I hope we don't have. Yeah, stay healthy, Jayden. That's what I hope you don't have.
Nah, Haloti not a big tail, not there no more to hurt nobody, yo. That boy was 500 pounds playing football.
I forgot about that. We ended his career, man. That's what I'm saying.
He was like
stay healthy, brother.
From Nuwana.
Go down.
Go down. Yes.
RG3 ain't know how to go down,
Jayden,
bro.
Listen, we want to see you get sacked. We want to see you have a rough night, get a little banged up, feel a little sore up the game, but we do not want to see
catch a couple
you.
shoulders on the sideline.
We just want Cousin Kyle to get a form tackle on you. I'm not trying to see you twist my mouth.
Cousin Kyle not going.
Cousin Kyle makes form.
Kyle Van Noy is a different story. I don't know.
He 33 too. He from a different era of football, bro. Be careful, yo.
We just want to see you get up. up, had that little limp a little bit.
Yeah.
The jersey off the pad is popping out the
they gotta
jersey. You put it
adjust the
back in
jersey.
place, and you get back off the. But
Here,
you,
let me
but
help
you know,
you, Jay.
rub
Let
some
me
dirt
help
on it. You be good by the week. You know, you limited the first when they show that first injury report. Limited. That's what we want to see. But by the end of the week, we want to see full. Yeah, I mean, so salute to him, yo.
And can I say this, yo?
Absolutely.
Put some respect on our quarterback's name. I'm harping on this week by week, episode by episode.
You be pointing at when you do
Bro,
that.
everybody, yo. Everybody that's a hater on Lamar Jackson, yo, I hate you.
That shit is
But
hilarious every time.
On
yo.
top of
I don't know
that,
why
yo,
that's funny to me.
12-1 against the NFC at this point in his career, which means
12-1.
21 and
It's
1.
like 21 or 22-1.
21 and 1.
against NFC?
Yeah, we 21 and 1.
Oh damn, I
It's
thought it was
high,
I
good.
wrote
bro.
that down wrong.
All right, my bad. I wrote that down. I might have been looking real early at work when I was getting my
Smacking
mushroom
the
coffee
NFC
together.
right now, bro.
But also, he's the first. He has the most games in NFL history with 4 passing TDs and 50+ rushing yards.
Yeah.
Out of anybody in history. And that's why I was harping on Cam Newton on the last episode, because it's like he beat him, Aaron Rodgers, everybody, like already, yo.
I've seen a
6
lot
years
of.
in of perfection.
You know, this week was a good week. You know, whether you know, because I don't watch the sports stuff get tougher and tougher.
He's been great every week though.
But no, I know that. But
only the Bateman pick was the only downfall of his season.
After wins like that, I'd watch sports stuff like ESPN because I just want to see either the haters or the people just talk nicely, right? But a lot of Greg. I don't know if anybody know about Greg Cosell, who just watches film. That's all he does, and he focuses on everybody but quarterbacks, and then Pat McAfee, a whole bunch of these people. But it was just nothing but praise for them.
You have to at this point. It's 6 years of greatness, yo.
Nothing but praise.
And he is. I'm saying it. I said it last week. Well, the post game review. He's on an MVP pace right now, yo.
I've seen a
That
bunch of them
fumble
say
on
that.
And if he plays at this level every game, he's gonna blow it out the water.
The fumble
gonna
on the
be better
goal
than
line into the stiff arm of Buddy is like the best play that
Bro.
we've seen all year.
Bro, nobody can do that.
That might have been the best play we've seen.
Nobody
in a
else
few
can
years.
do that.
That was
yo.
crazy.
Nobody else can do that.
That's on his all-time and NFL all-time highlight package.
Yeah, he has a
It's one of
mad
those
long
plays. You're
And
gonna
it
see
was
NFL
like a
highlight
20-yard
package,
pass
bro.
after all that.
bro. You're gonna
And
see
he's
that
only
play forever.
6 years in or something like
Seven.
that.
I think this might be a
6 or
seven,
7.
And
Damn.
And he was young when he came in. So
Yeah.
he's still relatively-
Highlights
and I know what
for
they
days.
hate. What they hate, like he missed a couple throws early last game, but like outside of that, bro,
Nah, he was Superman in the second half though.
he can throw the ball elite, bro. I'm talking about
You hear that a
zipping
little less
joint.
now.
Yeah,
You hear that
started-
a lot less
Because you
now.
just sound
It sounds
Sound ridiculous.
Yeah,
you sound
credibility.
either like a hater or I
credit-
can't say the other thing because we want to monetize.
You're starting to lose your credibility after now. Wow,
Yeah,
like-
it's some other
Remember they
kind of
said-
preconceived notion that's hurting
Remember
your
they
feelings.
say he was so good at running because of the football and the skin tone? I was like, yo,
crazy.
y'all are wild.
That was really something they said in the 14-2 season.
That's wild.
He's so good at running because
They
the
found an
ball
old
blends in
clip
with his hands.
They found an old clip of what's my man named the commentator Ryan something from the pivot joint.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark. They found an old clip of him saying Kyler Murray would have been a better quarterback on our team. We'd be much more confident if we had Kyler Murray on our team than Lamar Jackson.
What? He's like 5'4". He would have died back there, especially behind that line on the first 2 weeks of this season.
First of all, a lot of times you draft people based on like if you in Chicago, you can't draft like a Chad Pennington. You can't draft basically somebody with like an arm like they got to be able to
Pocket
throw
passer.
beat downfield. In the AFC North, you can't have a little quarterback.
No.
He's too small,
It's too
bro.
physical. It gets cold. You're not going to survive.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray
at
would
the
not
Vikings
survive.
Stadium, he's just going to get hit and just
He
curl
didn't
up in the
survive
fetal
in
position.
Arizona. He got hurt
Exactly,
multiple times
yes,
in
yo.
Arizona.
Like, not
it's
the
proven
AFC
that
North,
we made the
yo.
right
Can't be
choice.
5'6" as a
Why you
starting
think now
quarterback
again?
in the
This was
league,
in
or
this was in
5'9".
2020 actually, so this wasn't that long ago that he said that.
Yes. Why you think Ben Roethlisberger was able to survive? Look
He's
at
like
big,
6'4",
strong,
big, yeah.
6'5", whatever.
He had to.
Joe
Peyton Manning.
Flacco, big. Like you can't.
Hey, Manny's 6'3" or something.
Lamar
like
just
that.
a freak athlete, and he's not like small neither. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, 6'3" or 6'6".
Lamar is
whatever.
the most blessed athletically of any quarterback in NFL history.
Makes good decisions.
athletic wise,
Yeah, he's a-
and decision making to have the discernment and he's so athletic, it's ridiculous. Yo.
This past game was beautiful.
But
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
just
you
wanna-
good. I just wanted to keep gassing Lamar.
Yeah, we're gonna probably do it every week.
Please, Lamar.
If you mad at it, it is what it is.
Hit us in the comments. Let us know how
I
you
would have
feel.
gave you the finger if we weren't trying to monetize either, because I rock with Lamar
Hit us
like that.
in the comments. We love it. I
He's
don't care
better
if you
than
like it
your
or not.
quarterback, bro. Stop it.
He was the
Please
number
stop.
one on some kind of power rankings released by some random
But Joe
list.
Burrow still.
Where do these lists be coming from,
Yeah.
man? That frustrates me more than
we
anything.
know who the lists be
online,
coming
bro.
from.
Stop making these
We
lists.
gotta make
and
our
get me
own list.
worked
That's
up.
how I gotta.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
gotta
you do.
create
He
our
was
own
number
list.
one on
Since
this
anybody
list,
can make a list,
Stop,
not even
man.
based on stats and wins and stuff like that, we'll make our own list too, brother.
Well,
Stir the pot.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'll go into this real quick because I want to give him some love. Because they was all talking him up. And like I said, I was talking him up last week, one of my homeboys, and then he was trying to downplay him, and he actually had a big game last week. But Charlie Kohler, yo.
What do you call himself? The fat white boy they
he said he's
missed?
the fat white boy.
Did you see that clip of him talking
Nah,
after
I
the
didn't.
game? Hilarious,
Yeah, hilarious,
post-game joint. Yo, funny as... Oh,
But
man,
all of them
I
be
love it.
talking to him, or they've been talking about him. It's been mad funny. They be like, "Yo, you gotta get the touchdown, though."
He's
yo.
himself,
You
yo. You can tell he's himself,
yeah.
yo.
I like
Because
that.
he said, what'd he say? He was running up the middle. They were so focused on Andrews
Yeah.
and likely they forgot about the fat white boy in the seam, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
wow, Husky breaking them yards. My
Husky.
man
So
looked tired after
husky,
30
bro.
yards.
He said I got yelled at because I didn't score.
Yeah, they
but
was
you
getting
know
on him.
I'll
They
get
was
that
getting-
better. I did get
Because
one back.
likely would
though.
have scored that.
Lamar
joint.
keeps saying, "Yo, Lamar be like." I seen maybe twice talk about it. He's like, gotta score. You gotta
Yeah.
get that.
Get the end zone, bro.
And likely has said, man, I would have jumped from like the 4 yard.
Yes, man. Come on, that was
Likely
a
would've
defensive
beat all
back.
them on his feet.
Man, big, yo. I would have just went in the air.
It was
listen,
butt naked on that route.
He not
bro.
used to it yet, yo.
Yeah, he not.
used to
He
it
gonna
yet.
get to
He
it.
And it
gonna
was a
get
good
up there.
grab. I'll give you that. It was a great
I
over
like
the
that
shoulder
Power
grab.
Rangers
Beautiful.
helmet he wear.
Yeah,
yo.
it
That's
was
my
beautiful.
favorite
You
looking
know what it's
helmet
gonna do?
on
It's
a
gonna
tight
give him
end.
like the
Pause.
Thanos when he put the last Infinity Stone in. He's gonna be like, sometimes it's the confidence, yo. One play could lead to two, could lead to three.
Lamar about to snap
He
his
got
fingers
hands.
and erase
Yeah.
the
Catch
whole
the
NFL.
ball. I love it because that 1 yard catch was tough. That wasn't a easy one on the goal line.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
respect to
yeah.
him for being able to catch the rock.
Confidence.
Yeah, shaking and baking.
I like, and Harbs was talking about how like, yo, he's got it in and he improved. Like he got some. Listen, we know he's a solid blocker, and if he could show, I didn't see anything that says he can't receive better. Like
Yeah, I
anytime
haven't
he's ever
either.
shown it, he's
They
looked
don't
solid.
they don't throw him a lot.
Yeah.
They don't throw it to
I
him.
think
a
he
lot.
had something in the preseason when he had a few of them that looked pretty solid. So
He has
you know,
caught everything.
And,
they
but
throw
one
to
thing
him.
I will say, outside of us conserving cap space because we're trying to create the greatest team of all time, Andrews again had a great performance last week.
He made some clutch plays.
Yeah, he made some clutch plays.
Let's make it clear, because you gotta stop the.
Yeah, we don't hate Lamar-
want Andrews out of the
yeah.
building.
We
yo.
just looking at the money and the talent we have and trying to get a Super Bowl ring. You got to take the emotion out of
And
it.
it's
The
business,
NFL is the
bro.
most business
it's
sport
business.
of all time.
It's
Yo.
business.
bro.
I love what Andrews did.
Yes.
I love what Andrews did. That's the key word there. Did.
Yeah.
I mean, like
He
he's
was our
still
top receiver for a
he's
few
good,
years.
bro. Like
and he's
I
still
mean,
one of the
but
best blocking tight ends in the NFL.
That's what I need him to
and
do
that's
now.
valuable. They're like,
But
it's
if you gotta do likely the blocks, at least I've been seeing him making.
That touchdown
Like,
pass
yo,
catch that we
he
was just talking
literally-
about was to likely jumping in the
And
air.
I'm saying though, like,
Basketball
but
plays,
even
niggas
with him
say.
talking
At
about
least.
blocking,
Yo,
like
he be going
likely could
crazy
be
off
one
the
of the
piece.
top blocking guys too. Is at tight end. Easily.
Kohler, all of them can
They be
block.
slamming
Our
folks,
whole
yo.
tight end room can
And
block.
likely come with that like aggressive. I'm young. I just don't like you. I want a championship.
He's
kind
aggressive.
of blocks.
We not the capologists, so I don't know how it works, but we just want it to all work for everybody because we would love to see all of them. play.
Yeah. I like you, Mark Andrews.
but if I
you-
gotta choose,
or
tis
you know what
it
you
is.
got to do to stay? Renegotiate that damn contract, yo. You gotta get your you can't. You're not worth the cheese no
up off
more,
that
bro.
bread,
not
brother.
what you was getting
Or
when you was
let's
catching all
look
them
at it.
passes.
Let's look at it all the way half full. Or we believe in you. Just keep every week.
Keep balling.
Just keep balling out.
Keep
Shut
balling
us
out.
up.
Keep balling out.
Listen, we
Normally,
love to
when
say-
we make some kind of
Yeah, keep
proclamation
balling out.
like this, they ball out.
Yeah,
so I
sure,
like
keep
that.
balling out.
Maybe he
balling
going
out.
is.
People think we want to we don't want you to not. We don't want to be right. That this go. We actually, please prove us wrong if we think you're not looking good. Please.
I don't
please.
want another one of these AFC Championship
Please.
joints. I want a Super Bowl joint.
We want a
So whatever
Super
we
Bowl,
do to
yo.
get
We
the
need a
win
ring, yo.
is what I need.
Absolutely.
Is
We've
what I
been
need
good
out
for a
there.
long time. We get spoiled when we lose a couple games because we've been so good since Lamar has been a starter. So like, bring it home, yo. I'm tired of being great and not bringing it home, yo.
And we believe he's locked in.
Yeah.
I don't believe he
You can see it in his
that
eyes.
injury, we're gonna see about halfway through the season. Because listen, I have faith. I believe by halfway through the season, maybe 10 to 11th week, Mark Andrews gonna have a 2-touchdown game, 97 yards, pancake.
Know something to jump out the window? It could be this week, low key.
It could be this week.
Because them grabs last week was them ones that'll get you the moment. Because he caught the mean
confidence
over
too.
the shoulder joints. Like,
This
yo,
could be
he's
our
still
tight
nice.
end week pause. Because I think they do have some solid defensive backs, if I'm not mistaken. Am I tripping?
No, their secondary, if I'm not
It's
mistaken,
weak.
is a little.
I thought their
it's a
run game was weak. Maybe it's both.
Their defense.
Oh, it better not be that, boy. It better not be that. Well, I smell barbecue chicken on the grill.
We gonna get into the predictions in a minute.
Oh yeah, we might as well.
No, I got
All
one more
right,
thing.
one more
So
thing. All right,
one of
my
the things
fault.
this week that's gonna definitely be key. The Ravens, man, in the red zone. They're
Cold.
14 for 15.
Cold, bro.
With touchdowns.
We get in the end
in the
zone,
red
bro.
zone. I think the only time, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, somebody say something. If I'm not mistaken, the only time they didn't get a touchdown was to win the game last week with Tuck hitting the game-winning field goal.
And you know
so
that-
once they get down there, you know what that shows? Of course, everything above the running
Team
backs, this and that.
synergy.
But Lamar.
It's great. Yo,
Dialed
I ain't gonna
in,
lie.
bro.
After this season, we gonna get the ring. Knock on wood, but I know it's gonna happen. They're finally gonna give like Lamar, like, yo, it's nobody like him except Pat Mahomes that you can even compare it to. I finally want that narrative, like, yo, stop, yo. Nobody else can do what he does, yo. Especially with the personnel Lamar has had, yo.
Yeah, we've been
Stop, yo.
blessed. We look at this stuff. Dad said it to us.
I
when we
don't
was
care.
talking.
Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or whoever else they want to call out cannot make Willie Snead look good and Robinson look good. They can't, yo. It's not possible, yo. They couldn't, yo. Save that for somebody else, yo, that doesn't watch football at a deep level.
Yeah, so listen, if they get in the red zone, it's just too many options. You got too many tight ends. You know, tight ends in the red zone are like, you got a running back, you got several running backs, and then you got Lamar who can run, and you got Lamar who can throw. So, you know, that whole thing is sometimes they get stalled out, like right out of that field goal or barely in the field goal range, and Tuck has been up and down. Hopefully last week is, you know, good.
I think he back to
opportunity.
Auto Matt Tuck after
Yeah,
that.
we gonna put that.
felt
We gonna
good.
put it back on him. He back at Auto Tuck.
It felt good.
So, but if they get past there, y'all in some trouble. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. That means the team is locked in. The red zone is hard to score, yo. Touchdowns, not necessarily, of course, field goals, but consistently getting touchdowns. That's an amazing sign you want to have as a team. That means when you get down there, you money, yo.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, you want to get into predictions this week?
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
we definitely got to tap in
You
with
know
the
how we
predictions.
get down, man. So is it me starting it off?
I can't remember. Was it me last week?
I can't remember.
I'll
Go ahead,
jump
yeah,
it
go
off,
ahead.
man,
pop
'cause
it
I
off.
feel like it might be.
I think it was me. I feel like
Yeah, I think it was you, so it's Zay now.
So this week, man, my highlights is I think the secondary is going to play better. I think those guys are locked in, and they're not going to allow a rookie. He might have a splash play here or there, but the bank is going to be crazy. His biggest game in his career, other than, you know, like maybe this is the biggest game in his career because he ain't played for a national championship.
Yeah. It's for his career so
It's
far.
gonna be the first. Yeah, it's gonna be the first time. I think Roquan and them boys locked in. I think the secondary, like we've spoken about, has heard enough. The Ravens organization is calling some reinforcements to help out with and tweak some stuff. I don't think it's major stuff. So anyway, I think they're gonna be able to rattle him at times. I think it's gonna be the first game where he's gonna look human. Jayden Daniels. I think Lamar is gonna continue to perform at a high level. I don't see why he doesn't. Only one interception on the season. That was the weird one where, you know, they took the ball out of Bateman's hand, essentially. The run game, I think, is going to work well. But the one thing, they can run the ball really pretty solid this year. Their run defense is not that great. It's not that great. So they should be able to run. I think they allowing 130 yards on the ground. Okay. So against other teams, that might be 190 to 220 against the Ravens. But they can run the ball pretty solid. And that's what's been helping the rookie. And this is why I think he's going to have a tougher week. Mm-hmm. You can't really run on the Ravens.
It's tough,
team.
man.
There's been a few times you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he got. But like in the game, somebody might get a solid run here and there. But consistently, The Ravens, they don't be allowing that running like that.
We've
So
been nice.
Yeah.
We've been really good against the run.
Really, the only game we was disappointed was last week when like the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was
So
about
One
it.
drive.
the best thing you can have for a rookie, other than maybe a big guy play person on the outside, which they have, is their running game, man. So if they taking that away, we're gonna really see him have to process a lot.
They
of
do
stuff.
got some dogs back there.
'Cause if you're
I like Eckler and Brian. What's his name? Goddamn, Thomas. Is that it? Brian Thomas
That
Jr.
sound about right.
Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. is the other one. I think number 8. So they got some dogs, but again, we done
long
faced some good dogs too.
Yeah. So as long as you they talk about how he processes very well, but when the running game is that good, especially with a mobile quarterback, teams are really on their toes.
Yeah.
And but if the running game not working like that, he's gonna have to process a lot faster.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story long, I think Lamar's gonna continue his greatness. I think Derrick Henry is just on a roll right now. So I'm going to go with Ravens 35. I want to say
That's
38.
sick. I was really thinking that.
35-17.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
That's mad weird. Cause I was thinking 35. I was like, what's 5 touchdowns? And I literally just did it in my I'm gonna say
20 possibly, 35-20, but I'm gonna go with 17.
nah, I'm gonna go 35-10, and the 10 is gonna be fluke stuff at the end of the game. I really think obviously Derrick Henry is gonna perform. I think Bateman gonna perform because you gotta think Bateman and Zay played well last week.
Well, Bate, I think, has been a little dinged up since that last game. They've been.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
And,
Zay played well.
He can still perform.
We still got the tight ends playing well. We still got Derrick Henry back there.
And we might
We're
get
gonna be
Tylen
good.
Wallace if that's
I'm
the
thinking
case.
35-10. And Tyron Wallace caught us.
wanna
Tylen
see
Wallace
Tylen
caught a
Wallace
good
out
first
there.
down last week.
Him special
So,
teams
yeah.
been doing. You see
Because
the
Nelson
block he had?
Aguilar is
But
different.
he
I would like to see
coulda clutched
Tylen
first
Wallace
down
out there.
last week.
yo.
So
You see the block
I'm
he had,
going
too?
35-10. What's yours?
Tylen Wallace.
Because we already had
I would probably say, if I had to go ahead and choose, man, it's tough. I don't want to go as high as y'all did, but I don't think we're going to score much less than 20. So it's going to be 27, 14. 27-14 is what I'm looking like on this one. I do think we get off, but I think we're going to run the ball more, try to keep the clock rolling. Right. I think we make a couple mistakes. I think we do make a couple mistakes potentially in this game, either a fumble or something weird like that. But ultimately, we bounce back on some second half weirdness. I want to say that we are going to stay consistent, but I don't know how hot we're going to be with us throwing. The way
You
he
just
went
gotta
off
respect
last
the fact
week,
Lamar goes off against the NFC, though.
the way he went off last week was crazy, though.
You remember what the 49ers was last year?
He kills the NFC.
He does
The
pretty well
49,
against the
Brock
NFC.
not
Purdy and
pretty
them was
well.
shaking
He
off. Yo,
murders
they look
the
like the greatest
NFC.
team of all time
sure.
before they
But
played us.
Again, I just don't want to go that high again. I've been doing that, and we went crazy last week, but I just don't know. That's just a little high for me. So 27 is still pretty.
I respect it.
I respect that.
Man.
All right, we got another week, man.
See ya.
Peace.